Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing to you about the career opportunities of a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. So, when we hear the word criminology course, palagi nating iniisip na magiging police, ganyan. But actually, there are many different career opportunities for a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. So this will be the topic in this video and keep on watching. So this video guys is just based on my personal knowledge kung ano yung mga nalalaman ko. So, there are career opportunities that was prepared for a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. Meron tayong tinatawag na law enforcement, meron tayong mga scientific crime detection, and for those under correctional administration and others. So, let's start with the law enforcement. So, isa na po dito ang pinakasikat. Ito ay ang PNP or the Philippine National Police. Ano ba yung mga ginagawa ng PNP? So, ginagawa nila is to enforce the law, prevent crime, control crimes, maintain peace and order, ensure public safety, lalong-lalo na, di ba, makikita natin yung mga PNP natin sa mga checkpoints. And they are the one who is responsible for bringing offenders into justice. Di ba, sila yung nag-a-arrest. At the same time, they are doing investigations. So that's all for the PNP or the police or Philippine National Police. So the next one would be a Bureau of Fire Protection. So ito yung sinasabi natin nung bata pa tayo na mga bombero, ganyan. So we think that we thought that it's easy to be a part of a Bureau of Fire Protection, pero hindi din kasi connected po siya in the field of criminology, and there are also requirement for that. Similar with the PNP functions, itong BFP natin is they are intended or they are for the purpose of, suppression of destructive fire. Sa mga sunog-sunog, di ba? And they are also doing some inspections. For example, sa mga buildings, they are conducting inspection, and may mga standards po silang mga ganyan-ganyang bagay na yan, lalo na sa mga business building, mga ganun, no? Sa school, di ba? Kailangan may mga fire extinguisher, may mga fire alarm. So, ganun po, mga fire drill, nagka-conduct sila ng fire drill sa school. And aside from that, kasi during my senior high school, para siyang intern for college for preparation for college na, para siyang intern, pero iba yung intern. Nakalimutan ko anong term yun, basta. They're doing some papers. That papers are yung mga na-inspect na nila. Yung may mga certificate kasi yan. And then aside from that, ayun yung sinasabi kong fire drill. And base sa mga nasabi or naturo ng aming mga kasamahan doon sa intern or yung talagang personnel ng BFP, sila din po ay tumutulong sa mga nanganganib na tao. Like for example, may disaster, andun po sila, sumasabak din po sila, tumutulong sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. At lalong-lalo na sa mga may, alam niyo po yung magsusuicide, ganon. Or yung mga nahulog sa kuryente, ganon. Na kuryente at nahulog, ganon. So tumutulong po sila. So rescuer, bitawag doon. So the next one would be the NBI or the National Bureau of Investigation. So this NBI is under the Department of Justice, no? And their function is to investigate yung mga high criminal cases, like for example murder or yung mga against sa mga president. Aside from that, yung basta mga high profile cases siya, and mga cybercrime, mga human trafficking, mga international crime, yung mga ganun. So yun yung mga functions ng NBI. And yung tinatawag nating mga Armed Forces of the Philippines, no, meron tayong tinatawag na Air Force, Philippine Army, Philippine Navy, yan. So yung Air Force, sila yung usually nagre-rescue, no, halimbawa may airplane na yung na accident na airplane, no, or nahulog na airplane. So yun, itong mga Air Force na to, tumutulong sila. At isa pa dyan, kapag may gera-gera, di ba, may mga airplane na, so sila yon. And isa din sila yung kumukuha ng mga pictures. Parang yung aerial photography, tactics of air operations, searches and rescue or rescue operations, diba? Yung sinasabi ko kanina, kapag halimbawa may na-crash na airplane, ganon. So, sila yung responsible for that. So, the next one would be the Philippine Army. Ano ba to sila? Ito yung sa land or Philippine land na, diba? Halimbawa, pag may gera-gera, diba, nakikipagsabak, ganon. So, yun yung function ng Philippine Army. And the Philippine Navy, so, obviously, sila yung nasa dagat, no? And they are the one who protects or they are the one who protects the sovereignty of the country, sovereignty of the Philippine country rather, and all the territorial waters. They control the patakaran of the sea, no, ganon. They are the one who control the policy, di ba, sa sea, mga territorial waters. Yan, sila yung nagpo-protect from terrorism. Aside from that, we also have the PIDEA. Ano ba yung PIDEA? They are intended for those PIDEA, but Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. Sila yung sa mga specific crimes regarding drugs, di ba? So, ano ba yung purpose nila? So, their purpose is to stop the supply of dangerous drugs. I mean, to stop the supply of dangerous drugs. At sila din yung nag-implement ng mga dangerous drugs policies. And they are the one who controls the legitimate use of dangerous drugs and essential chemicals. Minsan nga nababalitaan natin, di ba, yung mga buy-bust operation ng PIDEA. Yun, kunyari bumibili sila ng shabu and then hindi alam nung nagbebenta na yun pala ay PIDEA na. So, delikado. So, ingat-ingat po sa mga dyan na magsumuko na po kayo, char. So, let's move on po sa mga career opportunities of a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology under the Scientific Crime Detection. So, yung mga Bachelor of Science in Criminology, pwede din po silang maging isang firearm examiner. Ano bang ginagawa nila dito? I think yung mga ginagawa nila dito is they're the one who examining the physical evidences found in a crime scene. Like for example, yung halimbawa may baril. So, yun. Firearm examiner, lahat yan. Baril, cartridge, firearm, cartridges, yung mga bullet. Sila lahat yung nag-examine nun kung anong klase. Sila yung nag-identify. And aside from that, yung mga firearm examiner natin, they are the one who testify in the court, no? Sa authenticity sa pag-examine ng kanilang nakitang ebidensya. Okay? Specifically with the firearm, lahat ng nandun sa firearm, mga bala, cartridges, ganun, at anong klaseng baril. And this what we call question document examiner. Yung halimbawa may mga fake na kasi ngayon uso-uso na, so needed din ito to validate the authenticity of a document. Yun. So, kailangan natin ito, si question document examiner. At ang pinakamahalaga at ang pinakamagandang pag-aralan is the fingerprint examiner or fingerprinting. So, kaya in the field of criminology, we are studying dactyloscopy, no? Mga fingerprinting, ganon. Kasi after we graduate in BS Criminology, we can apply for this kind of career, okay? These opportunities. So, itong fingerprint examiner, it is obviously for our fingerprints, yung mga na suspetsahan, yung mga akusado, when it comes to mga ganyang bagay na sa mga investigation. So, fingerprint, pinakamahalaga po yun. Isa nga po yun sa pinaka-importante, pinaka-effective na ebidensya daw. Okay, according to this study. And then, aside from that, meron din tayong photographer. Syempre, yung photographer. Halimbawa, sa crime scene, di ba? Mga photographic, di ba, yung may mga general view, may mga ano yan, may mga sinusunod na view. General view, mid-range or medium view, at saka yung close-up view, di ba? So may mga ganun din tayong career opportunities of a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. At ito namang polygraph examiner, ito yung usually ginagamit, ito yung mga lie detector test, di ba? Kung nagsisinungaling ka ba or nagsasabi ka ba ng totoo. So, hindi lang po doon, hindi lang po sa law enforcement, doon sa scientific crime detection, yung mga career opportunities for a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. But, meron din po tayo sa mga under ng correctional administration. Ano ba yung correctional administration? Ito na po yung mga bilangguan, no? Prison, jail, ganon. So, again, prison kapag ka long term, jail kapag ka short term. Hi. So, yun. Magandang pag-aralan ito at marami kang natututunan. So, pwede ka ding, if you're a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology, pwede kang mag-apply sa mga jail. Okay, pwede kang mag-apply bilang isang jail officer. Itong mga ito is under siya ng Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. Under ng Department of Interior and Local Government, no? And Provincial Guard, pwede ka din mag-apply ng ganon. Bureau of Corrections Officer. Ito naman sila is responsible for rehabilitation of mga offenders. Aside from that, pwede ka din pong maging parole and probation officer. Ito naman yung mga nagsusupervise, okay? Nag-grant ng mga yung probation and parole, diba? So, pag-aaralan po yan sa correctional administration if you're going to take a criminology course. At para sa akin, napakaganda pong pag-aralan, lalo na po kung ang teacher nyo po ay magaling. So, sinuwerte po ako at yung teacher ko po ay magaling magturo, and she was actually my favorite teacher. And then lastly, you can also isa din sa mga career opportunities, kung hindi ka talaga bumagay sa mga nasabi ko or what I have mentioned a while ago ng mga following career opportunities, pwede ka naman pong maging criminology instructor. So marami po ang nafo-fall dito na naging trabaho itong criminology instructor. So, I hope you learned something from me, and I hope na nabigyan ko kayo ng magandang ideya kung ano ba yung mga career opportunities if you're a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Criminology. And maraming salamat sa pag-support, and keep on watching on my videos, my following videos, and that's all for these videos. Thank you and bye.